My name is Chinedu, and I'm a member of a missions team here in Elevation Church. I've always been part of evangelism from day one after I received the life of Christ. I actually had an encounter to be in this unit in all the churches I've been in, because I remember before giving my life to Christ, the kind of wayward life we were living alongside my friends. And I remember it's as a result of ignorance. So coming in contact with the light of the gospel, I realized that it's a responsibility on me to take the same message of light, the same message of transformation to street. And then this has been able to happen from city to city, while in the north, when I go to Ogun State, here in Lagos, and then like almost every part of the Lagos I've been to. One of the peculiar challenges, I remember in 2016, I witnessed to a convert within the beach at Oniru, and the guy started coming to church, and like after a month plus, I had the leading to take him into my house, and then he moved in. Within a month, I could see transformation, and to my greatest surprise, within less than 2 months, I got home at a particular time, and this guy left, packed my belongings, like my electronics and stuff, and that in a way weighed me down. But I remember sleeping in that night and then praying about it. I just don't know, this scripture, Galatians 6:9, dropped in my spirit, and I had to go read through it, and I saw what it means, that I do not be weary of good doing. From there, so many other, how I've been led. I pray a lot about soul winning before going out. I've been led to repair school, believing that I'm witnessing to the pupil of the school. And for me, it was so impactful to the kids. Till today, I see some of them on the street, and then they remember what we shared together more than even the picture and stuff. There are times that we've gone to the northern Nigeria with all the challenges. We had to trek in the street, and then some African nations too. Are there advantages? Yeah, I won't be able to count so many. There are. At a time, I was in Nairobi in Kenya, and then just staying in the hotel, there's this stigma against Nigerians, which we all know. And somehow, I started witnessing to people within the facility. I didn't know when the owner of the facility was around, and I witnessed to him too. And somehow within 2 days, he returned back with the wife, and they pulled me out of the facility to their personal apartment for extra 4 days. I didn't pay a dime in Kenya before returning back. Some personal blessings too, even from church members and on the street, and even the work I do. So there are so many challenges, and likewise so many advantages. How do I reckon with the advantages? And before then, I would like to talk about the responsibility before the benefits. There's a scripture that says how that anyone that confesses Christ will be saved. And then that scripture, that's Romans chapter 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, talking about how are they going to be saved if they've not believed? How are they going to believe if they've not heard? How are they going to hear if there's no preacher? Which means there's a lot of responsibility on us as believers to make sure that we share the gospel with the people that are yet to come in contact with it. If we take a hindsight, we see how we're languishing in darkness as a result of that ignorance. Having the privilege to come in contact with that knowledge and light now, the responsibility is on us to take the same gospel back to them. And then are there benefits? Yes. If you study the scripture very well, it says those that win souls, they are wise. And in Daniel chapter 12, verse 3, it talks about how those that win souls, that connect many to righteousness, how they will be staffed forever and ever. And that staff forever and ever is not just here, but even hereafter. And we all look forward to that time in eternity.